Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is the first episode of the No Handout podcast. And I just want to thank everybody if you're tuning in. I thank everybody for listening. You know what I'm saying? Don't mind the face right now. Don't mind the way I look, man. I'm sipping on some Amsterdam and some cranberry juice. You know, the kids are away for the weekend. And I'm excited to do this podcast. It's a long time waiting. I talk a lot. So just coming up with this mind frame in this idea, you know, just want to speak to everybody and put a message out there. And I'm always talking on Facebook. I'm always talking on Instagram, talking my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I just sat down with, I said, man, I should just do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? And I have a YouTube channel. I'm like, it makes perfect sense. So this what leads us here, people. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the first episode of the No Handout podcast. And we're gonna get into a lot of stuff, man. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff. First off, I want to shout out to everybody in Roxborough. Last week I went out to Roxborough and it was Halloween. I went out there for Halloween and I had a great time out there. I listen, people, I don't party. I am a full-time parent and just with work and being a full-time parent, I really don't have the time to even go out and party and things like that. On the weekend, I'm trying to catch up with myself. So, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family, you know what I'm saying? They invited me out. So I went out there to Roxborough, had a great time, man. And just being out there, the country, first off, the country people in the country, I'm from New York. They party different. They out there, middle of nowhere, woods, rabbits, deers. I mean, these people are in the middle of nowhere and they're no lights. And you walk into this back of this house, and I mean, they have a big bonfire. It's a big bonfire going on. And, it's people there. They had security. Security had like military weapons and stuff like that. And security was only in the beginning. They were right there. As soon as you walk in, that was where they were. But as you go further to the back, there was really nobody there at all. So something, I'm from New York, and those type of, scenes like that, we used to security being everywhere, from in the middle of the dance floor. We just used to security being everywhere. And this particular place, it was just security right in the front. So, so just being out there, your boy Twin City just sitting out there, just moving and grooving, I see a couple of things, talk a couple of things out there, you know what I'm saying? Just doing me. And, so at a party is always some knuckleheads. There's always knuckleheads wherever you go. So just being over there, here go the knucklehead. Hold on, give me 1 second here. Let me just light this right here. Don't mind me, people. So this would be comfortable setting, man. Comfortable setting. I got my Amsterdam and cranberry. You know what I'm saying? I know people want to sit back, maybe say, "Oh, it's cheap stuff, man." It's my price range. Sipping on that cranberry with it. Got that good old cranberry with it and everything. And yeah, so back to the story. My homeboy hops out. I mean, not my homeboy, but the guy hops out. I mean, he didn't hop out. He's like right there in the middle of the party, and all I hear him say is, "It's Crip up in here." I'm like, I'm just staring at the guy. So, and when I noticed the person he's saying it to, it's a female. And I'm looking at it, and mind you, little thing, little tiny thing, little tiny pretty thing at that. And the shorty goes, "It's whatever." Now, at this point, people, normally at my age, normally when I was young, I would leave. I mean, normally when I was young, I wouldn't leave, but normally when I was young, I would stay. I would stay and watch. I'll sit back and I'll watch. But at my age, I'm old, people. I mean, not old, but 39, and 3 kids, life stuff going on. I got a lot of stuff going on for me. I got the hell up out of there. Yes, I did. I got the hell up out of there. I got the hell up out of there, man. That right there was my cue. I listen, at this age and the mentality I am, I know when my cue is to leave certain things. I move different. Man. So that was it was one hell of a night, man. And shout outs to my cousins for inviting me. Shout outs to Booney. Shout outs to Nancy. I love you, girls. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to them, and shout outs to their moms too. Their moms is off the hook. She ready to go to war for anybody. So, I mess with her a lot. Rock with you, shout outs to Penny. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, King Von. King Von was, it's crazy how these rappers are just dying. Like, I don't get it. They get this money. They get this nice lifestyle, and then it just vanish. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. And King Von was actually somebody put me on to King Von. I didn't even know who King Von was, and they pointed me out to his video. And when I started listening to his video and his music, he had this one particular song that I just was kept listening to, and his sound was just so crazy. His sound was just so different. I didn't hear it from any rapper. I listened to a lot of music. I just didn't hear his particular sound. It just was catchy. And, just his story and everything. And the guy, when he's rapping, I mean, the guy sounds like legit. It sounds like he really lived that lifestyle. And then, seeing the stuff on the news and, YouTube and stuff like that, and seeing how his lifestyle was, he really was living up to that lifestyle. And we all know when it comes to that lifestyle, there's only one thing that happens, when you live that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunately that he lost his life, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, everybody got to understand, man, when you winning, when you become successful, you're a target. And hands down, when you become successful, you're a target. You got to move different out here. It's a lot of people that's going to hate on everybody's situation, man. The moment that you become doing things successful, the moment you getting some money, the moment you get that nice chick that everybody want, the cars, the crib, I mean, just in everything in general, man. And these things you never had before, you become a target, man. Everybody's going to hate on somebody. Everybody's going to hate you. You got to move different out here. It's not the same. The world's corrupt now. It's corrupt, man. It's corrupt, man. And just coming when I was around probably King Von's age, I don't think I wasn't running reckless out. I wasn't running reckless. I think around when I was like 17, maybe 17, 16, I was out there. I was more out there. But I just got my life together. And, I just wish that everybody that I see out there living these King Von lives and living that street life, that it doesn't pay off, man. Whoever the rap music that you think you're listening to and you want to live that lifestyle, it doesn't pay off, man. It doesn't put no money in your pocket. You just end up in the grave. Because everybody got their day, and unfortunately, King Von had his day. It's sad, his family. I mean, everything. I mean, everybody probably was starting to look up to him, and unfortunately, still getting the money, he was still living that lifestyle, and then ended his life. So it's crazy, man. It is crazy. So you gotta start making the right choices out here, man, because this type of stuff that happens to people, man. So yeah, it's really crazy, man. But hey, getting off that, We got a new president. We got a new president out here, man. I know. Listen, I never really got into politics. That was never really my thing. You know what I'm saying? And through this whole presidential thing, pardon me, people, the whole presidential thing. Everybody going crazy. Oh, did you vote? Did you vote? Listen, this is a free country. I have the right. If I had the right to decide if I want to vote or not. I mean, I don't understand when people come at you about did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? Did you vote? You know what I'm saying? To me, honestly, and how I look at it, I think that the presidential stuff is already picked already before everybody's out there voting. These people already know who they're going to vote for. So why are people going crazy? People going crazy. I see on the news, people are really trying to outside fight each other. Trump this, Biden this. I mean, people are going crazy. Racial wars. And I mean, even with me, I mean, I have white friends, and it's almost like we're going, like, I find myself like got to cut them off with the conversation because they're going off about certain things. I have the right to say what I want on any social media platform I want. You know what I'm saying? Whether my friends is white or black, you know what I'm saying? I have the right to say what I want. And people just like, I find myself just arguing back and forth with people over Trump biting. Like shit is ridiculous. Trump's thing, it was entertaining. I find it entertaining. It was very entertaining. The guy just said whatever he wanted. It was crazy. He said whatever he wanted on air. Anyway, his Twitter, anything. So, I didn't feel he had respect for anybody at all. He just didn't have respect for nobody and care what he lied a lot. I mean, I didn't care. I still don't care because that stuff, at the end of the day, like, I could sit up here and keep talking about it. That shit ain't going. It's not gonna sit back. And my opinion is gonna matter. And if Trump hear it, he's gonna change this, or Biden here is gonna change. People are gonna cry. I don't understand it, man. We just gotta pray about things today. We gotta keep our hands together. We gotta pray because we live in crazy times, man. These are crazy times out here. These are crazy times, man. And yeah, it's crazy times, man. And I don't know. Lately, I've been looking at some stuff, man, and going through some things as well. And I don't know how you guys feel, but do you guys feel that the court systems are more for the woman than for the men? I mean, answer in the comments, man. Answer in the comments, man. Do people feel that the justice system are more for the woman and not for the men? Because I mean, a long time ago, back in the day, women used to go through it. Women used to always go through it with men. It would be more women calling in about getting their hands put on, or by men, getting attacked by men, getting beat up or stuff like that, or custody things and stuff like that. But the times changed. The times changed out here. Now you have more men coming to the table, and men are taking care of their children now. Men are stepping up to the plate. It's like it changed. It's like more now. It's the women held that high standard when it came to the children and stuff like. Now it's more of the men. Men are taking more responsibility of their children today. I don't know if everybody's seeing it. The times are changing, man, and it's more women cheating now more than how men used to be. It just shifted. It's like it's just crazy. But yeah, the court systems, man, everything is just different now. They not for us at all. I don't know, man. I don't know if people see me in my if you have me on Facebook, a lot of people see my rant. I was ranting. But what I said, and I'm glad shout outs to everybody that commented on it. I was a little upset, but I was speaking some truthful stuff. At these times, they want us to fail. The system, the court systems want men to fail. They're not used to men handling their responsibility or being more like they're not used to men calling up the police if they're going through something with a woman. They're not used to men taking more responsibility for their children. They're not used to that. So when you see a man go down to the courthouse and file order of protection or file order of protection or trying to get custody of his child, they look at you like you're crazy. Like you get looked at like you're crazy. They don't look at you like oh my God, like is this guy look like he's trying to be petty or something like that. They don't look at you like okay, he needs the help or not. They look at you like what are you here for, buddy? Like that's the look, and it's crazy how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that the judge and the systems, even the whole court systems, need to look and see what's going on. There's a lot of good men that don't want to get themselves in trouble. There's a lot of good men that don't want to be in altercations. So when it comes to a female putting their hands on a woman, putting their hands on a man, or a woman harassing another man, and a man takes the step of getting order of protection, and then the court system denies it, you just set that man up for failure. Because 9 out of 10 times when you push a dog, a little puppy in a corner, right, and you're punching on him, what eventually you think is going to happen? That little puppy is going to defend himself. He's going to start trying to bite you back, even though he know that other whoever's trying to hit him is bigger than him. He's going to try to fight back, and that's eventually what happens with good men when they be in these altercations. They're gonna be tired and they're gonna try to defend themselves. You get tired of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why they leave. The judge, the court systems need to look more into that, man. They do. They need to look more into that. I want to get into these cash apps. Let's get into these cash apps right here. And guys, if you want to support the podcast, the Cash App is going to be in the description, or it's going to be in the comments below. You can Cash App. It's right there. Shout outs to Tia. Now, Tia is my family member. Shout outs to Tia. And shout outs to Kia. And shout outs to Kia from Mount Vernon. Shout outs to Kia. She has here on her Facebook that her name is Wayne Coleman, but her name is Kia to me. So shout outs to Kia for the Cash App. And shout outs to my man Aunt Millie. Shout outs to Aunt Millie, man. Aunt Millie is my boy. We go way back. We go back ODG beginning days, Lake Avenue, Morningside days in Yonkers. So shout outs to him. He is a phenomenal artist. The man can rap his ass off. He can rap his ass off. So if you guys listening to freestyles and raps, you need to hit up my man Aunt Millie, man. He is a talented artist. All right, so Aunt Millie too. We gotta get together, man. I probably need a track or something for the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be in touch with that. All right, so just getting back on topic, man. We living in crazy times, man. Where people are just like jealous of you. They worry about everybody's move. There's a lot. Let me tell you something. When people are miserable, when people don't have anything going for themselves, they tend to reach out to the people that have things going for themselves. Let me say it again in case you guys didn't hear me. When people are miserable and they don't have anything going for themselves, they tend they tend to come after the people that got things going for themselves. Why? I have no idea, man. It's all, and it's sad that everything is based like a competition. That you have more, and it's more on our black people side, man. You have more black people hating on someone else's success, or even if they don't have success going on, they moving a little different. Things are moving a little okay in their life, and we gotta knock that person down. We gotta make that person like, damn, because you got to the top. You know, we got to knock you down. You make it almost like it makes it almost pass that message out that if you get to the top, you're gonna have problems. That's just what it boils down to. If you make it to the top, or if you doing okay, that people are gonna come for you. And it shouldn't be like that. We should all congratulate each other. We should all help each other. We should all push each other to want to be there. We shouldn't be want to knock each other down with things like that. It's just sad that we have to live like that in these times, man. We supposed to be all together, you know. If I got a beautiful girl, one of my partners or somebody I know they gotta knock you down for that. They don't want you to have that. They want you to have that chick that's not attractive. They want you to have that chick that's not. Don't have, you know, that's things are not going good. You know, things are not going good with her. She's just not somebody good in your life. They want you to have that. They don't want you to have a beautiful woman with a head on her shoulders and that's just behind you and everything. They don't want you to have that. They don't want you to have money in your pockets. They don't want to make you making good moves in life. They just want to knock you down because they so mad about themselves. And comes down to you, they can do the same exact thing. This is a free country, man. This is a free country. Even in your worst situations, you can be you can have a health issue, you know, one arm or something, and you can still do things. You can still operate an online business. You can you can do YouTube videos and pass out a message. You know, there's so many opportunities. You don't have to hate on someone else because you think that they're doing better than you. It shouldn't be like that. These times are just crazy. It shouldn't be like that at all, man. I tell you, man, this black and mild in these what is this? Amsterdam and the cranberry go right together, man. It goes right together. Yeah, so shout outs, man. I'm officially divorced. Holla at your boy. I know everybody like, oh my God, like he's saying it like his hat. Yes, I'm happy. It was 2 years in the making, trying to get the divorce. It's easy to get married, but it's hard to get a divorce. That is one of the most hardest things. I advise everybody, take your time when you think about marriage. You know, marriage is it's a big step. It's a big step. A lot of people don't realize that until they make that mistake, and then you trying to fight for your freedom, your assets, just everything. It's hard. So you don't slow down. Don't make bad decisions when it comes to this whole marriage thing. Take your time, man, because when you got to take out that money and pay for that lawyer, pay for court fees and stuff like that, man, it just becomes a headache. So be careful. Be careful with that, man. Be careful who you decide to say I do and try to get married, because it's one hell of a thing, man. So yeah, and listen, guys, we got a lot of things that gonna be coming up, a lot of new things. The podcast, we're gonna be taping this once a week, every Saturday. So we're gonna put out a podcast episode for you guys, and yeah, we're gonna try to kick it off, man. And I got a new not new, but I've been trying in the works with my clothing company. It's called Zavella. So when that comes out, I just want everybody, you know, for your support, you know, just help out, you know. help a man trying to come up in here in the world, you know, try to make some moves here, you know. Got this black and mild. It just keeps going out. And yeah, the podcast is. I mean, I like it, man. I don't know if anybody watch Troy Ave podcast. I'm a big fan of Troy Ave podcast. I'm a big fan of Joe Buttons. Yeah, big fan of Joe Buttons. Who else I listen to? I love Star. Star is one of the icons, one of the legends, like in this whole podcast and streaming thing right here. So, you know, I like him, and I look up to these guys. And I look up to these guys, you know, just taking lessons and stuff like that. You know, it's you know, trying to run a podcast and do other platforms. You know, it looks easy when people see it, but it's you know, it's kind of some work to do. You know, but the more that you put into your craft, the more results you're gonna get. So, you know, that's what I look forward into doing. You know, but yeah, so guys, I want everybody just to learn, man. Just learn from this whole King Von thing. Learn how to separate. Learn how to just dodge the haters. It's always, let me tell you something. For years, it's always been a hater. There's always been someone hating on someone, and that's never going to stop. So it comes to the point where you have to learn how to maneuver around them. You have to learn to maneuver around them. Once you learn how to maneuver around them, it becomes a little bit easy, because people are not going to stop. It's something that, I don't know, it's in people's blood. They're never going to stop. We can never see someone doing good and congratulate them. We always got to knock that person down. And it's sad that it's just like that, man. We sitting back. Me, I'm comfortable. I don't want to. I just want to know, why do people feel that you have to, in order to fit in with everybody, you have to buy Jordans. You have to go out your price range, right? You have to go out your price range, because it's a lot of people out here buying Jordans, and you're living in an apartment. You don't have a nice savings, and when I say savings, 3 to 6 months of bills in your savings account or your checkings account. No house. Why do you need other people's validation? Why do you have to waste your hard-earned work money, buy Jordans, buy the most expensive jeans, just to get a validation from somebody else? You should not have to be a billboard to show people that you're living a lifestyle that you're not. You shouldn't. Why not invest it? We was never taught. Let me tell you something. Coming up in the hood, and that's something they don't even teach us in school and stuff like that. We learn that just being around people that got a good head on their shoulders. They don't teach us about credit. They don't teach us about saving and stuff like that. You learn these steps when you get older. And just seeing people, I mean, when I was a kid, I used to try to, get the expensive sneaker to keep up with everybody so nobody wouldn't laugh. Get the name brand shirt, the name brand jeans, just to fit in with my friends, stuff like that. Now when you're older, it's a little different, because now you got bills. Life is a little extreme now. And I don't think you should have to fake it to get someone's validation. That person should to want to talk to you, or if it's a female, or ladies, if it's a man, they should want you for you. You have to go. You have to move out here according to your wage. These rap songs and you know, the stuff on TV. It's getting everybody wants to live that lifestyle.